Hey guys, Garlic23 back again with another video, and today is going to be part 4 of my Blu-ray collection, and it's going to be the rest of my Amare cases. And yeah, let's get straight onto it. First one is Troll Hunter, very good Norwegian found footage film about troll hunters. No, about hunters who yeah, they are searching for trolls, and they kind of catch up with this kind of troll hunter, and basically shows them how to kind of survive with the trolls. And I think a few people kind of didn't like this, but I really enjoyed it. It was one of my favourites of last year. One of my favourite found footage films. Really kind of, the special effects are amazingly good. And yeah, basically every shot I was in awe, whether it being the massive trolls or just the beautiful scenery. So yeah, you should check it out if you haven't seen it before. Next up is Tropic Thunder, starring Ben Stiller, Jack Black and Robert Downey Jr. Haven't watched this for a while. Also stars Steve Coogan as well. As I haven't seen this for a while, but from what I remember, it was very funny. Yeah, basically a group of actors believe they're signing up for a war film, but then they kind of, when they drop down, they kind of get involved with a real kind of war scenario, and they don't realise it. So that's basically the comedy kind of comes out of kind of awkwardness about them not knowing about what they're doing. Yeah, Tropic Thunder. It's kind of a satire towards the film industry. And next up is I'm not quite sure if it is my favourite Coen Brothers film, but it possibly is, I think. It's True Grit, obviously a remake of the John Wayne, I believe it's John Wayne film. Very good film. As Empire said it, as close to perfection as they could get. And also on the front it says, the people said a masterpiece, an understatement. Again, really enjoyed it. The only thing I don't understand is Haley Steinfeld, who plays Matty Ross, is an amazing actress or actor, but I haven't seen anything else since this, which is really weird. I don't know why, because she's an amazing actress. She kind of blew me away with the performance. Actually, I thought she was one of the best performances in the film. And yeah, it's True Grit. Next up is a British crime drama, 28K. Basically about Paminda Nagra, who plays a kind of a businesswoman who lives in Paris, and whose her brother, who lives in London, I think it's London, gets accused of murder, and she kind of has to kind of try and clear his name. Again, one of the better kind of British crime dramas. Kind of forgettable though, but I've quite enjoyed it. Next up is Paddy Considine, a directed film, Tyrannosaur. Absolutely amazing film. This, I think it was the year before last. Last year. Starring Peter Mullen, amazing actor, and it's basically a kind of a much longer version of the short film Paddy Considine also directed, Dog Altogether, which won the BAFTA, I believe. And yeah, really good film. Again, I don't want to get kind of too much into the story really, but if you haven't checked this out, you really should do. An amazing British film by an amazing British director who's also an amazing actor. Yeah. Next up is United 93. Very good kind of documentary feel to it. Obviously about the plane crashes on 9/11. Basically, kind of I'll say like kind of a documentary. Well, not really documentary, but kind of documentary style of kind of both sides of what happened, or follows the people who actually perpetrated the hijackings of the planes, and also the people, kind of the air traffic controllers and the authorities and stuff tried to deal with it. Amazingly really tense film, this. Again, you know what's going to happen, but you kind of don't know how it's going to quite play out. So if you haven't seen this, you should really see it. Really good film. Next up is Y Tu Mamá También, a very good Spanish kind of coming of age film starring Gael Garcia Bernal and Diego Luna. Basically, they at a wedding they meet up with a middle-aged woman, and she's kind of having a tough time of it, and she agrees to go with them, and yeah, it's basically them travelling to this place called Heaven's Mouth, and a really good scenery. Really funny in some parts as well. There's quite a lot of sex in this, so if you're kind of not into that kind of thing, you probably won't really want to check it out. Next up is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Really amazing film, this. I saw this twice in a day the other week, although technically the second time was with the commentary. A really good commentary, actually, with the Wonka kids, obviously when they're grown up, and of course, a lot of them have kind of gone on to kind of regular jobs. They're not actors anymore. Well, they're not kind of big film actors, which I thought was really interesting. You know, kind of you see these child stars who become like really big, but these guys haven't, which I kind of respect them for, because sometimes the kind of people who are growing up on acting kind of aren't really kind of that down to earth, I guess. But anyway, I'm rabbiting on. Really good film. If you haven't seen it, I'm pretty sure everyone in the world has seen it. It's one of those films that you have to see. Next is George Clooney film, kind of drama film, Up in the Air. Again, I was really surprised by this film. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't see it at the cinema though. I just rented it on a DVD. I got it on Blu-ray. Again, really good film about a guy who basically flies around a lot, kind of basically firing people. But I think I can't remember what his job title is. And yeah, really good film, directed by Jason Reitman, who also directed Juno, and I can't remember the other films he directed as well. And so yeah, that's that. Next up is I think this is the last one I'll do for this part. I think it is The Wrestler. Amazing film. It's one of my favourites of one of my favourites of the year it came out. I can't remember which year it was. I think 2009. I think it was. Again, really good film. Mickey Rourke's one of his best performances. Which everyone else thought as well. Basically about a kind of not an out of work wrestler, but kind of over the hill kind of wrestler who tries to reconnect with his daughter whilst kind of doing his thing, I guess. Really good film, this. Directed by Darren Aronofsky, amazing director. So yeah, so that's going to be the end of part, if I can remember, part 4. Yeah, part 4 of my Blu-ray collection. In part 5 I'll be doing the Sony Collector Series. And so yeah, I'll see you on the next video, and thanks for watching.